Good morning, good morning, good morning, or almost close to good afternoon, guys. It is June 21st, I think. 21st, 22nd, I don't know. I be losing my days since I work nights. At 11:49 in the morning. So I just got home from the gym and went to the market to pick up a couple things. Now, I know in the last video, you guys, if you've seen it, me and my lady are having a weight loss challenge, so I've gone back to meal prepping to help both of us out. Of course, that defeats the purpose of a challenge if you're helping the other person out, but we're a couple. I love her to death, so I can only help her out while she's here. I do a lot of the meal preppings throughout the day. So I just came home from the gym, so it's actually almost 12 o'clock. It's almost time for me to eat. So I decided to make a little snack. This is my snack time. So I just chopped up some tomatoes, put some fresh mozzarella sprinkled with pepper and a little balsamic vinegar. And then I'm just going to have a nice big cucumber with onions, with pepper and balsamic vinegar. And that'll fill me up with, of course, some water. Now I left my water jug in the car. I usually try to get a half-gallon in, but my lady happened to leave her jug here. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill this up with some water. And I use regular tap water, guys. I don't do that fountain water and anything like that. I use regular tap water and fill up my jug with water. Fill it up, fill it up. But yeah, I went to ShopRite and I picked up a couple things there. So what I'm gonna be making today is I'm gonna make all of this. I got some lamb chops, actually it's not lamb chops. I got some lamb loin. I picked up some green squash, which I'll be making some green squash spaghetti. Actually, with some, let's see, my refrigerator's all jam packed with some carrots as well. So I'm gonna make like green squash spaghetti and a combo of carrot spaghetti. I picked up some Atlantic cod or scrod, whatever they call it. Some codfish. I picked up some codfish. So I'll be making a copycat recipe of a lemon baked cod that I made, but it uses Parmesan cheese and a flour roux kind of thing. I'm gonna skip that part because it's unnecessary carbs that I don't want in there, so I'm just gonna kind of modify that. I also picked up some tuna, a little tuna steak here. I'm gonna make some ahi tuna, some seared ahi tuna. That'll be my first time doing that, so I'm gonna make some seared ahi tuna. And then I picked up about 2 pounds of jumbo shrimp, and I'm gonna use that to put over the vegetable spaghetti that I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make like a shrimp scampi, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that over the little vegetable pasta that I'm making. Sorry about that, guys. I had to get my water in. So this is probably going to be one of the longest videos that I made. So I got my oven set at 400 because that's where the cod's going to go in for about 10 minutes. It takes about 10 minutes to make it. So this is probably going to be one of the longest videos that I ever make because I've had a few suggestions from people that I should be showing you guys how I prep my meals and how I prep the dishes that I make. And again, a lot of this stuff is pretty simple, but it's kind of drawn out and boring. So I really don't like doing that, but I'm gonna do it this time for you guys. So this is probably gonna be the longest solo video that I've ever done. So if it's too boring, I'm sorry, guys, bear with me. I'm gonna go ahead and try my best to keep it rolling. If I get too bored with it, then I'm gonna go ahead and stop it. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna set up my camera right here in the side. I hope you guys can see my cutting board. and see what I'm doing. So I've gotten into knife sharpening, and my knives are like really sharp right now. But I wound up buying the next size up sharpening stones, which is the 3000 and the 8000 grits. So I'm gonna attempt to get these razor sharp. For a while I couldn't get these knives sharp to save my life, but I got them pretty good. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the cod. So I'm gonna go ahead and unpack this cod. I'm gonna rinse it off real good, and then I'm gonna cut it into portions and season it up with this seasoning. Actually, I should do the seasoning first. Yeah, you know something, I am gonna do the seasoning first before I do that. So the recipe I seen, like I said, uses some flour, and I wasn't really feeling that flour thing. So, but it used some garlic, they used some lemon. So I'm gonna go ahead and peel some fresh garlic, lemon. It used some Dijon mustard for a base, some salt and pepper, little cayenne to taste. So I'm just gonna go ahead, and I'm probably gonna be messy along the way, and I'll try to clean up as I go. So like I said, bear with me guys, watch as I work. So I always try to use fresh garlic. I try not to buy the minced stuff, and I know that helps cut back on the prepping time, but there's nothing like fresh garlic, guys. I mean, I just can't, you know, I usually eat a clove straight off the whatchamacallit like this. So I'm gonna give this a try here. I'm gonna get plenty of garlic here. Rip this up so I can grab as I go. And let's see, let's move all the shells out the way here. This little piece here, isn't it? I'll probably grab the bigger piece. Alright, so peeling garlic can be a pain in the butt sometimes, but it's actually not that easy if you just go ahead, smash it down. You know what I mean? Smash down the garlic. This was too close here. Smash the garlic down, and then I'm gonna go ahead and mince this up real good. And like I said before, guys, I am far from a professional cook. I am not a chef. I just enjoy cooking. It relaxes me. I love it. I just like spending my time in the kitchen, prepping meals, making meals. The meal prepping becomes a little bothersome sometimes because, you know, it's just a lot of food in a given time. But I stay up till about 3 o'clock waiting for my lady to get home from work, and we eat dinner. We've been trying to do shakes for dinner. So when we come in, now that we're meal prepping and we're doing this little challenge, because, you know, she has to go to her second gig. So, you know, she usually takes a nap before she goes there. You know, I don't know how she do it. She puts her head on the pillow and she be out. I can't do that. I wish I could, but, you know, that's her gift. You know, she can lay down, have a full conversation, and be knocked out. But anyway, enough of that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and chop this garlic up. I'm not gonna go uber fine, but I'm gonna go a nice small pieces, and I'm gonna wind up using the back of my knife to smash out the garlic some, kind of press all them oils out of there. You know, curl your fingers out the way to avoid cutting it. You know, go back, and then you can go ahead and rock chop. You know, you don't have to put your fingers in the way. You can just rock chop, bring it back towards you, and rock chop away. You know, again, I'm not a professional. I just watch a lot of YouTube. I YouTube everything. I Google everything. You know, if I don't know how to do it, I'm gonna learn, because that's me. I just like learning new things. That's why I have so many certifications and a lot of stuff that I do, because you know, I just like learning stuff. You know, I like fixing stuff. I like working with my hands. You know, it's just I like doing the little manly things. You know what I mean? I think every man should be able to use his hands in one way or another, you know, whatever his gift may be. Mine's is, you know, jack of all trades, master of none, I guess. But getting this garlic nice and chopped up here. Okay, and then once I get it chopped up here, I'm going to use the knife to kind of press the garlic into the cutting board and get those juices really fine. I could bring out my pilon and kind of smash this up a little bit, but I don't want it that mashed up. So this is probably good enough here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me see if I can show you real quick without getting my phone smelling all garlicky. So anyway, guys, that's what the garlic looks like, all mashed up. So that was about 6 heads of garlic or so. So let's go back. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab a bowl. Excuse me 1 second, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a bowl. So it called for garlic, and I'm adding a lot of garlic. It probably didn't call for this much garlic, but guess what? I love garlic. I love garlic. And I'm gonna rinse my knife off real quick. It calls for the juice of 1 lemon. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll this lemon up real good. Slice this lemon up. Squeeze the juice in there. I'm letting the seeds fall in and everything, because of course you can pick through the seeds and stuff. It's not like I'm gonna blend this or anything, but you know, I don't mind the seeds in there. You know, and then I'm not gonna throw this lemon away. I'm gonna actually boil these lemons later for my lemon water. So I use the skin. I'm gonna set that to the side there. Then it asks for some Dijon mustard. So I'm using a stone ground Dijon. It called for about 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. So I'm gonna go ahead and add, eye it up. There you go. That's about 2 tablespoons right there. All right, it called for some black pepper. About a tablespoon of black pepper. That's about a tablespoon right there. Some salt. And like I said, I'm going to modify this. So I'm going to go ahead and make this spicy. I'm going to go ahead, and if you looked at other videos or you're part of my Instagram page, you know that I make a spicy Caribbean sauce with the 3 hottest peppers in the world. So I'm going to add just a little bit of this, about 1/2 teaspoon. Because this stuff is spicy. When I tell you this thing is fire hell, it's fire hell. Make the devil want to sweat. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to go ahead and eat one of my tomato. It's past my eating time. I'm going to go too far past it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and mix this up. Now, made a nice thick paste in there. Ooh, and it smells so good. Them spices smell delicious. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna rinse my cod off here. So I got this beautiful piece of cod fillet. Nice, big, juicy piece. And I'm gonna cut this up in portions. You see that, guys? Beautiful piece of cod. I'm going to go ahead and rinse this off and then cut it up in portions. Oh yeah. Yes, yes, yes. All right. So, put that on my cutting board there. My rag at so I can wipe my hands off. Hold on, guys. Alright, so I'm just gonna cut these up in little portions. I hope this all fits in this pan I got here. It doesn't look like it's gonna fit, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and fit it in there. This guy right here is a standalone. Yeah, that's about good there, and I'll cut this guy in half too. So this is the portions I have here, and depending on who eats, like I'll eat like that portion there. Your protein should be about the palm of your hand in the thickness. So give and take, you know, like this little piece here is thin as hell. You'll probably eat that with this piece here. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay this in the pan here. Arrange it so that it all fits and doesn't overlap one another. Actually, you know something? Let's reverse the process real quick because I'm gonna spray the bottom with some coconut oil. So again, sorry about that, guys. What happened with my rag again? Oh, I'm unorganized. That's how come I don't like pre-recording stuff like this, like looking at all the prep stuff. But this is real cooking, guys. I'm just gonna keep it real. This is real cooking. So I'm gonna spray the bottom of this cooking pan up. Okay, I'm also gonna add some butter to that too. Give it that nice butter flavor. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead, put my cod in there. Now I know some of you guys are saying, this must be one of those recipes because he's not seasoning it. I'm gonna season it, guys. Alright, I am gonna season it. Okay. I am gonna season it. But it's going to be a very basic seasoning, nothing too crazy. I'm going to season it with a little bit of salt and some cayenne pepper. Let me pour the salt in my hand here. I'm going to go ahead, sprinkle some salt on there because I'm going to go ahead and put that seasoning that I made on there. I hope you guys can still hear me. All right. Grab the cayenne pepper. Sprinkle that on there. Yes, yes, yes. Turn that around there, flip that. I got that nice coconut oil on there. Coconut oil gives it that nice little flavor. Add a little bit more salt. Salt, some more cayenne pepper, go ahead and decide care less about. I need to keep my rag right here. Okay. All right. So it's seasoned up there. Right, let's bring this over. Let me wipe the bottom of this off because I had the fish on there. Little soap and bleach kill everything. Again. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that mixture. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a stick of butter. I'm not gonna throw the whole stick in there, of course. All right, about 1/4 cup, which is about 4 tablespoons. So I'm just gonna cut the tablespoons, 4 tablespoons, 1, 2, 3, 4. Spread that out throughout the pan there. Here we go. 2, 3, and a 4. So 4 tablespoons of butter. Spread out throughout the pan. Let's trash that. Once again here. A lot of rinsing, guys, a lot of rinsing. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and take this mixture and I'm gonna spoon a little bit on the top and spread it on there. I'll show you what this looks like after I'm done with it, guys, before it goes in the oven uncovered, guys. Because this is only gonna take 10 minutes to make. This is gonna be so fast. Matter of fact, it's gonna be so quick that hopefully I don't forget about it. Get that mixture on there, all that beautiful garlic. Oh yeah. Okay, and that butter's gonna melt, and this is gonna go ahead and melt on there as well. Okay. Okay, I'll do the dishes in a few minutes. Oh yeah. Alright guys, let me show you what this looks like before it goes in the oven. So there it goes right there. You know, this is gonna go ahead in the oven for about 10 minutes. Right there, nice piping hot oven. Throw that in. Voila. That's it. That's meal number 1. Meal number 2 is gonna be the second fastest. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna heat up some butter here. Heat up some olive oil. Grab 2 tablespoons of butter. Alright. Throw this right here. That's trash right there. Wipe off here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my ahi tuna and season it up. Rinse it off, season it up. Grab my tuna. It's not ahi tuna. It's regular tuna, but I'm making it ahi style. But I bought a beautiful fillet of tuna. Look at this beautiful tuna. Look at that beautiful tuna fillet. I'm just gonna go ahead and sear that up. So I'm gonna put that right there. Let me get this garlic stuff out of the way here. And I hate clutter. I can't stand clutter. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this out the way here. Splash this real quick. A little bit of water in this bowl here. Rinse this bowl off real quick. Sorry guys, I gotta like multitask here. Okay, take another bite here because it's past my meal time and I don't want to go too far past it. Rinse this off real good. And it's gonna be a really quick, easy peasy seasoning with this. Salt, pepper, cayenne pepper. Pat that dry because you don't want this wet. You don't want this popping in the whatchamacallit. You don't want this popping in the oil. Let me turn my heat on. Awesome. Okay, dry that off. Make sure there's no paper on there. And I'm gonna sear this up really good, guys. All right, so a little bit of salt, nice amount of salt. Some pepper, really good amount of pepper. I wish I had some peppercorn, but I don't. So I'm gonna put a nice healthy dose of pepper on there. Pat that on there. And then some cayenne pepper. Because again, I like spices, guys. I love spices. Spiciness is my thing. Okay. Pat that on there real good. I'm going to flip this over. Do the same thing on the other side. A little salt. Not too much salt. Some pepper. Lots of pepper. Lots of pepper. Okay, press that on there real good. Some cayenne pepper. And again, this is going to take about 3 or 4 minutes. Well, depending. It's a thick piece of fish, so about 3 or 4 minutes. Pat that up real good. And all the leftover seasoning that's on the cutting board, I'm just gonna go ahead and roll my fish in that. Get up them seasonings. Oh yeah. Yep. Can't be afraid to season a piece of tuna. Yes, I wish my grill was fired. I wish I had an indoor grill. All right, let me wash my hands again real quick. Let me show you what this piece of tuna looks like, guys. Ooh, I'm in love. I'm in love. Guys, now that is a nice seasoned piece of tuna. Let me turn the lights off, guys, because it's kind of dark in here. Bam, there you go. Let there be light. So I got my olive oil and my butter. Getting all nice hot and toasty. I'm going to turn this to about medium heat. A little bit, about 7, number 7. Lucky 7. Give that a couple seconds. Let me grab a fork so I can go ahead and eat some of my cucumber salad here. Cucumber and onion salad. While that is getting nice and hot. Oh man, balsamic vinegar is so good, guys. Love it. Turn the salad up. That's getting nice and hot. All right, I'm about to throw my salmon in, and then while my salmon's doing its thing, I'm gonna prep my vegetables real quick. Now that's a beautiful piece of tuna right there, guys. I just can't phantom how this is gonna come out, because like I said, I've never done this before. I've never done an ahi style tuna, so I'm gonna give this a shot here. Let me drink some more water here. Give me a second. All right, so my pan should be nice and hot. Actually, that pan should have been hotter than that. I went to sizzle a little bit more. I should have put it on the power side, but that's okay. I'm gonna let that do its thing for a couple minutes. That actually gives me some time to play. That way I can show you guys how I do my vegetable pasta. All right, let's go back over here. Sorry about all the smacking, but I'm trying to get my grub in so that I don't forget. Get these seasonings out the way. All right, so my little soap water here. Wipe off my cutting board. Okay, wipe my blade off. Wash my blade real quick. All right, guys. So, man, that cucumber's good. All right. So I'm letting that tuna do its thing now. I'm turning the heat up a little bit on it. All right. So I think I'm only going to do 2 of these squashes here. 2 squashes and 1 carrot. Yeah, I'll put the other squash in the refrigerator. That's probably going to be too much. I'm probably going to overdo it. So I'm going to do probably 1 large carrot. You know, because I got some vegetables. I still have some collard greens I still got some greens in the refrigerator and some asparagus that I made. So I'm gonna peel the carrot, but I'm not gonna peel the zucchini. All right, guys. So peeling this carrot here. Keeping an eye on the zucchini, keeping an eye on the thyme with the cod, rinsing off the carrot, cleaning here, the green squash, whatever you want to call it. So, how do I make my let's this off real quick here. My vegetable spaghetti. Bought this little tool here from Walmart. It is a vegetable slicer / spaghetti maker. So, vegetable spaghetti maker. Now you can go ahead and buy the $20 one that's as seen on TV that uses the little crank and stuff. I went the cheap way because I didn't know how often I was gonna do this. But guys, let me tell you, if you buy zucchini in spaghetti form from the market, man, that shit's expensive. So I was like, yo, I'm doing this at home because I can get this cheaper. You know, I can do this cheaper. I mean, plus, I like I said, I like cooking. So I was like, you know something? I'm going to do this myself. So it's really simple. You put the teeth into it. You add your vegetable in there and you just turn. Okay, and the blade is that way. So I hope you guys can see this. But it makes beautiful spaghetti style strands. And you don't have to cook this really long. You can actually throw it in the microwave for a couple of seconds. The only thing I can say downfall about this tool is that you get waste in the back. But you know something, what I do with that? I either snack on it or I throw it in my shakes. I take that little waste right there, that little core, and I throw them in the shakes. The other downfall to it is you can only go but so far into the little slicer before you start slicing up your fingertips. So you have to be real careful. So I usually take this little end off, I break it, put it to the side there, and continue with my little twisting action. It is a workout. I will admit that. It is a workout, guys. But the payoff is you get to work out and eat healthy at the same time. So how about that? That's a 2-for-1. How about that? Who don't want that? But really simple. And I season this really simple. I add some little olive oil in the pan. I go ahead and throw some crushed garlic, a little pepper to taste. If you want to add some lemon to it or some butter to it to give you a nice buttery taste to it. Really simple. Simple. So I'm gonna flip my tuna. I think my tuna is ready to flip. I'm smelling it. I'm looking at it. It's looking really good from over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip that. Let me stop real quick. Rinse my hands off. Come over to my tuna. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead. Hopefully it's not breaking. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Oh guys, oh wait till you see this. Look at this beautiful. Ooh, look at this beautiful thing here. Damn. Let me show you guys real quick. Oh man, look at that. That is beautiful. So I'm gonna let that go for about another 2 minutes on that one side. Then I'm gonna take it off and let it rest. I'm probably gonna go less than that, like a minute or so, about 2 minutes. Then I'm gonna go ahead and take it off, and that's it. I'll slice that up real nice and thin, and there you go. So let's get back to this vegetable real quick while I keep my eye on that, because I don't want to overcook that. I really don't want to overcook that. Again, this is my first time making it. I might overcook it, I might, but I want a slight pink. I want a nice amount of pink in that middle there. So I am slicing this carrot up. This carrot's giving me some work here. I don't want to slice my knuckles up because you don't want no blood in your carrots, you know what I mean? So I think I'm gonna stop right there. And this piece, I just throw it in my shakes, you know? Then I'm gonna go ahead, grab the zucchini, and do the same thing with the zucchini, or the green squash, whatever you wanna call it. Skin and all, and it makes a beautiful, beautiful spaghetti-like texture. And again, the leftovers, I'll just throw that right into my shakes, blend it up, add some fruit to it, you know, go all the way down as far as I can. I'm going to switch arms here because my arms are tired. I just did go to the gym, man. So, whew. All right, that's probably as far down as I can go with this little zucchini piece here. Alright, so I'm going to break off that pasta, back it up, and it leaves a little nub. And again, it's not, it seems like waste, but it's not. Because, I mean, you can slice that up and cook that up, really, if you want to. You can go ahead and cook that up. Now, this big piece here, no. You're not falling into there. Sorry, guys, you don't make the cut. But the rest of you guys do. Alright, so that's it. That tuna is done, guys. I'm going to get that tuna out of there before it overcooks. I don't want that tuna to overcook, which I think it already probably has. So give me a second here. Rinse this plate off real quick. Alright, wipe it off. Plate this tuna up. Oh man, this looks good. Woo! Yes. Take that tuna right off. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm gonna let that. Gonna go ahead and let this pan sear up some. Continue getting hot. Let me show you this tuna, guys. Look at that tuna. Oh, that looks beautiful. So I'm gonna set this to the side here. Let that get the temperature. Continue doing my little zucchini squash here. So because I already cooked, sorry for the hand in the way. What's up, buddy? Because I already got the pan you know, hot with some oil and butter. I'm gonna go ahead and add my shrimp in there. Oh, you got a big thing too? Good shit. But your mom ain't see that.
Nah,
so actually, I'm not gonna do the shrimp yet, guys, because I gotta clean the shrimp out. I gotta devein it, and I'm probably not gonna do that on the video. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn my pan off because I don't want to cross-contaminate there. So that plan's out the door. I'm not gonna show you guys how I do the shrimp for this pasta because that's gonna take too much time. I got 2 pounds of shrimp there. I gotta peel it, devein it. Nobody wanna see that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Nobody got time for that. So I'm gonna go ahead, continue doing this. I think I'm gonna go. We went early today, huh? Alright, that's probably it for this zucchini pasta here. Again, a little nub, I'll throw that in my shake. So let me show you what this looks like, guys. Oop. Toss that up real good. Let me show you what this looks like. So this is basically what it looks like. And this cooks up really, really good. You can add some onions to this, some garlic, some tomatoes, which is probably what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna go ahead and mix this up really good. Add some sliced tomatoes to this, some garlic, A little bit of salt and pepper to taste. And this is gonna come out delicious, and I'm gonna serve that with some sauteed shrimp on it. I'm gonna make like a shrimp scampi to put on top of this, and that's gonna be delicious. And I'll probably make another video of that because I'm gonna prep the shrimp and then I'll probably show you guys. I'm also gonna do them lamb chops. Them lamb chops are gonna be pretty simple. A little oil and butter in the pan fry them with some herbs, with some rosemary, some thyme, probably a little bit of course, some garlic, and then that's it, basic seasoning. But that's my meal prepping, guys. That's how I do my thing. Oh, this cod is probably done. Let me show you what this cod look like. So again, I'm sorry for the drawn out video. Now that cod isn't done quite yet. I can see that the bigger piece here, this little end, oh, actually, look at that. Look at, no, it still takes a little bit more time. A little bit more time. I thought it was done. I was about to be like, what? But, ooh, the smells. Oh my God, it smells so good, guys. I wish y'all can smell it, but check it out. Real quick, guys, let me show y'all. Let me show y'all real quick. Let me prep up real quick. Let me show you how I'm gonna do this little pasta here. So really quick, I already have an onion, half an onion sliced up here. So I'm gonna go ahead and slice this into nice little slices here. Okay. Nice little slices. I'm going to turn my pan on, add a little bit of olive oil to that. Okay, I'm going to soften them onions up. All right, now to this pasta, a little bit of salt, some pepper. There's my pepper right there. Give that a nice little toss there. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some garlic. Lots of garlic, guys. Oh yeah, that pan getting hot fast. That's the power side. This pan nice and hot. Go ahead and peel this garlic. This is probably one of the simplest and one of the tastiest dishes you want to do if you're watching your carbs, or if you just want to get some vegetables in, guys. Really, I mean, this is really simple, and I can serve this with some rice on the side as well. I do eat rice, I do eat carbs. I'm not a carb cutter. I'm just not a big carb cut. I'm just not a big carb eater anymore. I do eat breads, I do eat pasta, I do eat rice. I eat it all, guys. It's nothing that I cut out of my diet. It's just sometimes I don't feel like eating all that stuff sometimes. I do make a big pot of rice, and if I feel like eating rice, I go ahead and eat it. If not, I just don't. You know, I'm not a big sweets person. My thing is quantity. I love to eat a lot. I'm a huge food eater. I eat big plates of food. But my pan is getting nice and hot over here. I'm trying not to get it too hot because I'm trying not to get burnt up here. Okay, same thing. Cut my garlic up, chop my garlic up real good. Watch them fingers. You know, because these knives are sharp now. So, yes, chop that up real good. Real quick, guys, real quick. I'm trying to be real fast with this because, again, this video already longer than I anticipate. Well, I knew it was going to be a long video this time because I'm showing y'all from the beginning. And I'm hoping a lot of you guys stick with me on it because, again, this is a good meal, guys. These are good meals I'm making. really easy meals too. Again, I started this video at 11:30, and in an hour I already cooked 2 meals and prepped up another one. So I got my garlic here, and you don't add your garlic right away because garlic burns really fast. But I do add my onions real quick. You hear that sizzle? Y'all hear it. Y'all hear the sizzle. Y'all hear it. Don't act like y'all don't hear the sizzle. Y'all hear it, guys. So let me show you guys real quick. So I got the onions in there, and I can probably add more onions in that. I got the garlic chopped up. I got the little pasta ready. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and refrigerate it. We got a nice tomato. Oh, come on, tomatoes, they don't want to come out. They're like, no, don't kill me. Do not kill me. Don't chop me out. Well, guess what, tomatoes? It's time to die. Get that garlic off to the side there. So I'm gonna go ahead and slice this tomato down. Now this end here I eat. Now I slice my tomatoes thick because you want to use like little plum tomatoes, but I cut them in quarters. Actually, I cut them in 6. These are pretty big tomatoes. Just little chunks. And I add this in the end just to give it a nice pretty color and a nice rich taste. Alright, so let me show you guys what this looks like. So I just dice up my tomatoes just like that. Okay, I'm cooking my onions real good just to get out them flavors, you know. Okay, and then once I get that all in, what I do is I add that pasta in there, add them vegetables in there. So let me put this down real quick so I can scoop out the rest of these vegetables. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let me rinse out my hands real quick. Water to that. Good. Alright guys, so let me see if I can focus my camera over to this side. I can show y'all what I'm doing here. Not too hard, it's not too hard guys. Okay, there you go. Maybe you guys can see me, I hope you guys can see me. But it's really simple guys, I'm just tossing this around in there. Of course the green squash is going to be cooked faster than the carrots, but that's okay because I want that crunchiness of the carrots. The onions are there to give it a nice little flavor there. And I'm gonna, you know something, I was thinking about it, I should have did this prior to it. I was gonna add actually I'm not gonna do it this time because I already added the pasta in here. I was gonna add some mushrooms in there, but I wanted to render the mushrooms down, so I'm cook them up real good. I don't want the mushrooms raw. I want the mushrooms cooked down really good. So this is just giving it the flavor of the onions here. So setting this out here, I'm turning this fire down some because I don't want this to brown or nothing. I just want this to cook. I want this to cook nice and even. Let me show you what this looks like in a pot, guys. This is beautiful, guys. Simple dish. Takes a little bit of time to do, but it's really simple, guys. It's not that difficult to do. Delicious, really delicious. If you're watching your calories, this is the way to go because your calorie count is damn near 0 on this, you know, and you can eat damn near this whole pot, you know, about 15-20 calories in that whole pot right there. Probably more like 40 or 50, but you know what I mean. Now we'll continue stirring this. Add in the garlic. So hold on one second here. Again, this isn't going to cook for long, guys. Not a long cooking process with this. Not at all. Whole lot of garlic here. Now I just made a mess with some garlic, darn it. Ugh. My girlfriend's going to kill me. Like, why is there garlic all over the floor? Oh my God. Be like, calmate, chica, calmate, okay? You want to eat, there's going to be a mess, okay? Calmate. But yes, throw this garlic in here. Oh my God, guys, yes. Oh, that garlic smell hits like automatically. Once it hits the pot, the pan, that garlic hits hard. This is almost done, guys, believe it or not. This is almost cooked. So because it's almost done, spread that out. Grab my tomato chunks. I'm not gonna probably cut these tomatoes a little bit smaller than this, but that's fine because I want big chunks of tomato in there as well. Okay. And the tomato just gives it just a little bit more life. A little bit more life. And again, you can add more salt and pepper if you like, a little bit more seasoning if you choose to. You know, let me show you what this looks like in a few seconds, guys. Just tossing this around here. Hope I'm not too far off the angle here. You know, it's kind of hard when you can't see what's going on. Let me spread this out here, and this is done. This is done. So let me show you guys. Guys, that's it. That is it. I'm just letting that render down some. Let's check this cod again real fast. Oh my God, that smell is just amazing. This cod is done, guys. It's done. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out of the oven. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that cod, look at that. All them flavors, that butter melted on there, the juices from the cod. Hopefully I don't get burnt here. Turn off my oven here. And let me check this cod real quick, but look at this. Look at this cod. When it flakes easily like this, that's when it's done, guys. Cod's really fast to cook. That is, oh my God, you know something? I know I'm not supposed to eat this because it's not my time, but I gotta taste a piece, guys. I gotta taste a piece. I gotta see what this tastes like. Let me see, hold on. Oh my God. Yo. You know something? I tell my baby this all the time when I cook for her. My goal when I cook is to make restaurant quality food in the comfort of our home. And this is it right here. This can be sold in a restaurant. Delicious. Really, really good recipe. Guys, give it a try. As always, guys, I'm gonna clean my shrimp up and I will get with you guys in a few minutes. But as always, guys, stay true to yourselves. Keep it 100. I love y'all and peace. Thank y'all for joining me.